Yeah, I just didn't want to say it.
But let me stop you right there, Vinny. It's like really fuck the content. It's just like we need to show love to big girls because he love big girls. He love big girls. I like big girls. Do I love them? No. Do I like them? Cool. Yes. But I just want to take this time to let you know, big girls, we love you. We need a BBW month to show love to y'all because y'all holding it down. And obviously Solo loves them. Obviously he loves them. I love you too.
It's a beautiful day, AtlantaWorld.
All right, y'all. Welcome to an episode of the AtlantaWorld Podcast. I'm your host, Solomon English. I got my folks with me. This is really like the first episode back. It's been a while since y'all seen us. I know it's been a while since we put out some new content. But for this first episode back, what we really wanted to do was just have the niggas who are really a part of this.
You fucking up.
But thinking about it is like we always stop and think of shit and come back in and they'll never know.
You goddamn fucked up.
No, we can talk. We can say this.
So let me tell y'all something.
I was hoping we got to just slide through that, but
Nah, we ain't sliding through that.
go ahead, Vinny.
Let me tell y'all something. So this is the second time we're recording this.
Oh, yeah.
Actually.
Yeah.
And this is how dedicated we are because we really love this shit. I'm telling you. We were just here last
Sunday?
Last Sunday, yeah.
Was it Sunday?
It was last Sunday?
It is now June 10th.
Yeah, it was last Sunday.
So we was here Sunday, the same exact spot.
Yep.
Discussing a whole lot of current events, you know what I'm saying?
It was a great episode.
It was a great episode.
It was a great one.
But Head Huncho here, this nigga got a little tipsy or whatnot. Went out with some of his boys and I still don't understand
The
how
whole story.
you really deleted the footage.
Yeah.
A whole hour, 2 hours of podcast.
It was
footage.
2.5 at least.
God damn.
It was actually like 2 to 3 somewhere in there.
God.
Like it was a lot of footage. We sat here for a
crazy.
while, bro.
Yeah, we sat here for a while.
And it was a good episode. The convo was great. We just kept rolling.
We was going.
And we got like B-roll footage. We had the tripod, so I turned the cameras. It was great. Damn. Fucking GSU. Y'all niggas just graduated, like a few weeks ago.
A month
Man,
ago.
it's been a month.
It's been a whole month?
May 6th. Yeah, bro.
Oh my God.
It's been a month. Niggas are regular people out here.
Time is
Jesus.
Everybody's a regular person.
No, but I'm saying
Some
like
more than others, though.
yeah, some more than others. I just graduated from Georgia State University.
Yes. Woot woot.
Woot woot. It feels pretty good, but at the same time, it's just like I don't know. I've been chilling, bro. This whole trying to get back to working, stacking my bread, blah blah blah. I don't know. I don't feel motivated in a sense. Like
Yeah.
I'm just like, I guess tired after the 4 years.
Yeah.
And really been chilling, trying to find my niche in whatever industry that I want to be in.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I know I want to be in music, but also like radio or some kind of media.
You're already doing that, right?
Yes. I'm at a radio station, WSB. And it's cool, but I don't go into work and be like, here we go today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want that feeling.
Yeah.
You probably get that feeling when you're on camera, nigga. Well, you're not on camera, but you know what I'm saying, when that record, but
I be playing though. Like I said, I don't think people understand the importance of radio because it's like back when I was growing up, it's like everybody tuned. It's 6 o'clock. It's time for Greg Street
to rock,
and
nigga.
like I said, radio was it's to the point where I used to sleep with the radio on. Like I used to,
I do too.
The Quiet Storm, all that stuff. Like I know so many classics now is because of the radio.
Facts.
And it's like a lot of people knows that shit. And it's like it brought a sense of community and togetherness and stuff like that. Everybody was listening to what Big Tigger was talking about, or Steve Harvey radio
Greg
before you go to
Street.
class and stuff, where Steve Harvey and his folks calling folks up. And
Prank calling.
it's kind of coming obsolete, though, you don't think?
huh?
It's
Yeah,
Radio?
obsolete.
It is, but it's like I feel like radio thing was more of like a the radio started off because that's the only way of communication. I think we should still keep it because it gives that sense of community.
I don't think this communication, I think it's how you got music, you know what I'm saying? niggas would drop their music on the radio. You couldn't hear it till it hit the radio type shit, and then they make a video.
Right.
You go to 106 and Park or some shit, watch the video. All
I
that
say
other
communication reason like
Community.
that's how
Talking about
radio.
community.
That's how communication. I'm saying like
I think
that's
so.
how radio originally started.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
that's
oh.
how
Communicate
radio.
with other people, and then it got to the point where, like he said, where that's only people the way people heard music, and now it's to the point where you got everywhere it streams and stuff. You got to hear music, but also, yeah, it's obsolete now. Yes, you're right. It is obsolete. There's really no point. But I'm saying that we should keep that around because it gives a sense of community and stuff like that. It keeps people around, keeps people on the news. It keep like Big Tigger and all them. Bro, they did a lot. A lot of people feel like they know them. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? A lot of people know Steve Harvey from his radio podcast type shit, bro. Like,
They're real life celebrities.
you silly on it,
dead
getting a
ass.
sense of community, and it just goes into like, I think the world is going, and it's going off kind of topic, but I think a lot of the world is going through depression state where suicide rates are up, and there's a lot of people taking pills or whatever and just depressed because they don't have that sense of community no more. Like I said, people don't have that sense of community no more, and people don't have that, and it goes deeper to a point where people don't have that sense of family no more. It's always like the most common thing right now is a single parent household instead of 2-parent household, and which is crazy because
No,
it
that's
takes 2
wild.
parents to have a kid. Now you only have 1 kid dealing with it. You only have 1 parent, and you wonder why we going through the stuff we're going through because we don't have that sense of community. And like I said, you don't have a lot of people having that family concept. But if they didn't have that single parent home but still had a community, they'll be fine.
They'll be straight.
Like, you know, it takes a village to raise a kid or whatever situation.
Right.
If we had that, they say that for a reason because, like I said, everybody cared for each other, bro. Everybody would at least be straight.
Yep.
Everybody we at least feel like some type of love. Because you ever been to a community where you've been like or a place where even in your community you feel like you're a community because you feel like you're comfortable, like you could talk to anybody, you could do whatever you want to. You feel more confident, you more yourself and be because you're more not judgmental, but it's just it's not you don't feel like you're going to be judged because people who know who you are. You got that sense of confidence.
Feel more welcome.
You feel more welcome. So it's
Right.
like, all right, like you feel me? Like I think that's what's going on with the world. People need that sense of community, that willing to know each other neighbor type shit. Back then, like when my grandparents growing up, she used to tell me I used to know all my neighbors. She's still friend with her neighbor now. So
Right.
to the point they families now. They sisters now, bro.
It's so okay. So that's
But it's
two
off
things.
topic. It's all over the place.
No, but that's something to talk about. But okay, so there's a radio thing and then the community thing. But
Yeah.
like with radio, yeah. But how many of us listen to radio now? Like people we know.
We don't.
How many people do you know listen to radio?
But what's the
because
reason
radio's
why?
been transformed to this.
Yeah.
Literally.
In a way, right?
That's all it
or
is.
right.
Instead
exactly.
of just audio, now
Instead of just audio.
people see
True.
what
Right,
we're talking
yeah.
about.
That's
That's
Right.
all it is.
But also, radio's reputation has been like shitted on. Also, I think in a way, because like what people think now too is like when you hear music played on the radio, it's just the mainstream pop shit. And when you go like to a radio station and like listen to the music that they play,
You right.
some of the stuff you hear, either you're just kind of like, oh my god, like because I know old heads or some people, older people, have referenced the radio as like a thing of describing the shitty music that's coming out today. They'll be like,
Not as crazy.
you know what I'm saying? They'll be like, no, yeah, when you listen to the radio, the shit you hear these
Yeah,
youngins
yeah.
doing today, blah, 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 blah.
Music ass as hell.
You know what I'm saying? Especially with some of the shit. And
Like,
I've been
ass
hearing a
hell.
lot of people I talked to recently saying, like, they can't even listen to, like, hip-hop anymore. And hip-hop's one of the most mainstream things right now. Like,
That's so wild.
it's
Y'all used to
crazy.
talk about that thong.
alright.
On some real shit.
Nah,
Got
they
R.
used to
Kelly
listen
talking
to
about
some
I'm feeling on
wild
your
shit.
booty. And
I
got
know
away
what
with
you're
it,
talking
bro.
about.
And y'all love that song, so you gonna sit here and tell y'all. And on
That
top of that, y'all had
freak
Freak Me
shit.
up in this motherfucker where y'all motherfucker was doing whatever y'all was. We're not
In
gonna
the
talk about
public.
in the public.
In
And
public.
you telling us we're wilding.
Two live.
How dare you? How dare you sit here and say that? You can't listen to it. If you really go back to the music, yeah, they had good music, but they was wilding too.
That was
Yeah.
Wilding just like us. It's just y'all don't understand our slang. Y'all don't understand what we're talking about.
Well,
They
no,
don't care
because that
about
was the thing then too, where like youngins felt like, oh, his didn't understand slang and blah blah blah. That was always a thing. That's always
Yeah,
a
it's
thing.
always
That's
been
the
a thing.
dynamic. It's just always there. But it's like the difference is like social media and shit. Like technology is like embedded in our world way more than it used to be,
Of course.
and that's also influenced kind of like our social norms and habits and what's okay, what's not, and blah blah blah.
No, that's a fact.
And back then, dog, niggas didn't have post this shit here and everybody sees it.
That's a fact.
Everybody taking a photo.
That's a fact too, though.
Literally, I saw an interview with Kobe Bryant recently. R.I.P. Seriously though, like seriously, like it's just like wow.
Yeah.
But where he was talking about after one of their finals games with him and Shaq, these niggas hop on the bus and the whole team goes on each side of the bus through the windows and moons the people watching them outside.
That's wild.
And imagine being the people seeing these niggas just win and be like, oh, the Lakers. And these niggas all put their asses on the window.
What the heck?
And they laugh so hard because I'm sure they love that moment. They're on a high.
I don't know why.
Just beat the finals.
That's too many grown men with their pants down.
But at the time, bro.
That's too many grown men. Ain't no at no time.
It is
at
a
the
lot.
time, that was wild.
But at the time, though, bro, nobody had cameras and shit to post that everywhere and tell the whole world about it. So
That's a fact.
we didn't know that until they told us.
Yeah.
It's a story.
Story we should never even heard
It
of.
is a story.
Never even heard of.
But that also encourages you to like be more
Not
inclined to
fuck
listen
with
to
the Lakers
conversation.
more.
You talk to somebody, you know.
That's true. NBA
But
get
that's
wild.
missed kind of.
I wonder who thought of just like, hey man, and it's like, bro, like
Let's
convince
moon
everybody to, and it's like for y'all all willing to be like, let's all do it, has to say something. Bro.
That's crazy.
It's a team
Because
thing.
I
It's a
would-
brotherhood. That's how I saw it. That's how I saw
That's
it.
how we
You're
come
wild.
together as a team.
That's how we come together as a team.
All I'm saying is, bro,
We all pull our
Hey,
pants
look.
down and we show
Hey,
the world.
Summer, think of my food, son.
get your food, nigga.
Yeah, fuck that shit. You're wild.
You're wild.
I just wanted to say I'm gonna get my food. And you're fucking wild.
wild. It's a
I don't know
team
how often
thing.
I hear that.
It's
though.
a brotherhood, bro, and that's why. It's not a. I want to let it be clear. It's not a brotherhood thing. It's a wild boy thing.
It's
It's
both.
a wild
That Laker
boy
team
thing.
at that time, I fucked with the Lakers, but at that time,
What year was this?
if y'all a
So-
group,
Lamar
Early
Odom
2000s.
had to be
let me
on
just
the
say this: if y'all a group of
I think it was
niggas,
early
bro,
2000s.
and I don't even know how they got started off, but I felt like personally, like someone should have said, like, bro, I'm not finna pull my pants down
Somebody had to have some
and
sense,
moon with all y'all niggas, grown ass niggas, tall ass niggas,
Tall
you know what I'm
ass.
saying, mutant ass niggas, like, bruh, athletes, superstar
right? Nigga,
athletes,
Shit.
finna pull my pants down and moon y'all collectively as a whole. No one sat there and said, like, no, I don't stand for this, bro. I know where no, bro. That's just, it's just not, I feel like, no, bro. No, I just feel like, nah, just because it's
One
like,
of the coaches, somebody got to say
it's just
some
like,
shit,
because,
bro.
like, I don't, like,
So you would do that solo? You feel like teamwork? So if that was a part of the team and we all, you know what I'm saying, putting our butts in
You
the
just-
goddamn
you
shit,
just
you would do that
goddamn
shit?
doing
because
it.
I ride for the team, but I would tell the team, like, bro, you're wilding, bro. I'll do this, but when it comes down to taking our pants down collectively as a
Answer
whole,
the
bro,
question, bro.
Yeah, you
I was
ain't
waiting
answered
for
it.
him to.
I got parents and I got fathers. I got
Fathers.
I got father, a mother, grandma, that's gonna see this and think about me like, yo, you tarnishing our name, like trying to do something like that, bro.
Well, the thing is, like, yes, I would do it, but also,
Explain yourself, bro. That's the only thing I can say because that's wild, bro.
You're a wild boy.
I will do it.
but I feel like all of you would too. But the reason I say that,
No,
is
no,
'cause
stop that right
All
there.
of us would too?
No,
Yeah.
bro. But no, we wouldn't. I'm telling you right now, I wouldn't, bro.
The reason I say that though is because it's like, think about it, bro. First of all,
Don't tell me to think about it because I thought about it.
okay. First of all,
For you to do that, you're not thinking at all. To be honest with you.
well, I gotta speak PK.
Don't speak for me though.
Okay.
Speak
First-
for your fucking self, nigga.
But it's like, first of all, if any of us are in that position where we're on that bus,
Facts.
we're NBA players.
Okay.
Okay. And if we are these NBA players,
Yeah.
your life, some of your priorities in your life,
Uh-huh.
sacrifices you made, things you think about daily, what's a part of you for real is like that career.
Okay.
That's what you do. That's how you make your bread, commit to shit. The peak of that, the way to be successful within that field is to win this championship. Okay. So that's something that niggas fucking
I don't
work
know
their
where you're going
asses
with
off to do.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Okay, as a person, when you're working and you're working hard and you put all this energy into this shit,
Mhm.
and you get to a point where after that shit pays off
Mhm.
and you reach what you wanted to,
Yeah.
naturally you reach this insane high.
Don't say naturally, because naturally what you're saying is basically these boys was thinking that they're peaking at a time
No, but you're taking this somewhere.
and
I'm
going.
not, I didn't say
No,
that.
we're taking it where you said. You're saying
No,
that
that's not
at a
what-
point in
you're
your life
assuming
where you
things
feel
based
like
on-
you've been working so hard to the point where you go crazy and the first thing you want to do is show your asshole.
Well, I'm not talking about the first thing or second thing or third thing.
But I'm just
anybody
saying
wants
because
to
you were
do.
saying that as an explanation why I would do it. I'm like, first thing, if I went hard as they did, and I'm not taking away the shine and the credit, the ability they did for what they did to win the championship. That go
Right,
crazy.
right.
But my first thing on my mind is not to show my asshole. I
They didn't
understand, like,
their
show your
asshole.
ass, but I don't think
Nobody
they
show
mean
their asshole.
But you're mooning
They
somebody,
just
bro.
moon. They show the butt.
But either way, my first thing is like I'm getting so much money. I did it so much. The first thing in my head is to show my butt, bro.
Okay, how about this?
We so excited. That's something you expect a little kid to do. Get so excited they can't control themselves. They show your butt.
But dude, they won the finals. They're on a high, but also it's in front of so many people. It's like the whole world. Like you get all this validation. It's like it's a high like a drug, to where you end up doing things you wouldn't do otherwise or like usually. And I said naturally. I said naturally, meaning like. That's the natural response that would come from something like that. If that's all this work
not
you
a
put
natural
in.
response.
Not just, I'm not talking about the
He's not
ass thing
saying
happening, but I'm
showing
saying
your
like
ass.
what happens in your mind when it's like you're on this high where you probably are doing things that you don't usually do in general. These niggas are loud, they're screaming, they're popping bottles, they're smoking cigars right here. Michael Jordan's
showing
crying
butt
on the
too,
ground.
like-
Michael Jordan's crying on the ground. And these niggas,
wanna
with
show
their
their butt.
brotherhood that they have, because if any of y'all have ever played sports,
So we show our butt
and you're
together?
a part of a team, there's something there with this like brotherhood and like us as a family. And I know it's a lot more serious within professional sports because that's their career. The stakes are way higher. So it's like they have this brotherhood. If they develop it, they had a good team. Obviously, the chemistry was good. Not saying it was perfect all the time. And when y'all niggas are fucking winning, you win the finals, y'all been drinking champagne, you getting ready to go party or whatever the fuck happens afterwards, you get on the bus and whatever reason, because niggas are just being crazy and cuckoo, a nigga says some crazy shit to do like, yo,
not a good
let's just
explanation,
moon
Solo.
them, blah, blah, blah. And like,
not a good
let's say the
explanation,
niggas
Solo.
like Shaq and Kobe go like, yeah. Everybody else is probably like, yeah. Like, bah, let's just do it. Like, it's just like create memories,
It's just
bro.
like, yeah.
I saw it as fun. I think
see
you're
it as,
making
like,
it
I might
more
have just
deep
come
than it
out of
really
the closet,
is.
bro.
It's not
There's
like
too many-
Playing with these niggas, bro.
Like, bro.
And you tell Shaq coming in motherfucker right now, like, yeah, I show my ass. You talking about saying I'm gay, nigga? And he's standing.
it's not
"No,
a
Shaq,
gay
you're not gay."
thing.
Bro, of course, I'm not finna sit here and act like I'm not finna sit here like Shaq. Nah, nigga, I'm like, bro, my bad. I spoke out of turn, bro. That nigga too tall to be playing with that nigga. He got too much money playing with that. My bad. I spoke out of turn, bro. I feel like anybody would say that, bro. Especially the size of Shaq and how much money he got, bro. Because he can get you knocked off. So, yeah,
Shaq is huge.
Yeah,
you got it, bro. My bad. I'm speaking out of turn.
Here, bro.
So watch how you speaking on this situation.
But I'm just
man.
saying, just like,
Jesus.
I understand. I know what you're saying, but personally, bro, I ain't never got too excited and I never won a championship like that or did something like that before. But I don't think my first thing would or ever will be, no matter how drunk I would, is to show my butt with a group of niggas, bro. Grown men at that, bro.
You're making it something it's not though.
It is.
That's
That's
one
not
thing
what it
I
is.
I'm not
bro.
saying. I'm just saying that I would not make that decision with y'all. No matter what
So
team
you
it
be
is.
the only nigga on that team after the finals to just be like, nope.
And you make it sound like I'm the weirdo.
No,
Y'all the
but,
weirdo.
no, it's not that you're weird, but it just shows that like
Y'all
you're
tripping.
not with us.
No,
That's what
it
that
shows
feels
that
like.
y'all tripping. If y'all all decide to go
It shows
down,
that too,
rob
though.
a goddamn bakery, yes, not bakery, but a bank type shit, bro. Yes, I'm gonna.
But
be
those
the
are
one that-
different stakes.
But it's not no stakes. Y'all all showing y'all butt
what?
together as a shit. That's a lot of stakes on that shit, bro. To me, that's the most stakes, bro. That to me, that's the most stakes, bro. So like, you can't sit here and tell me like that's not the same.
Wait,
It
who
is.
told this story in the interview? Shaq?
Kobe.
Kobe?
And it was that's what I was
But
gonna
I'm
say.
not saying that- I'm not
Hold on.
saying
What
that,
I was
though.
gonna say is just go watch the interview, listen to them tell the story, and you might get a different response.
I'm
to
not,
what
bro. I'm not saying because they did that, they're gay.
I know.
I'm not saying they're gay.
I
They did that
know.
weird. I'm just saying, no matter how this nigga explain it, bro, I'm not doing that, bro. I don't care if we won the championship together because I don't even care even if I was drunk because I'm not gonna do that because I have to go home at night and sleep with myself at night, knowing that I showed my butt with a group of grown men together as a whole, as a team, and came together and labeled that brotherhood, bro.
You don't see it as like. Oh,
I see that kind of as like on the same lines as a circle jerk, bro.
Bro, they just.
Oh, what?
Oh my
A
god.
circle jerk,
What
bro.
is that? What
A
is
circle
that?
jerk.
With a
Like,
group of men
a
come
group of
together,
niggas come around,
instead,
like,
instead
jerk
of
off
showing
or
their
some
ass,
shit.
they show they bro.
See, you're.
This kind of
No! No!
I'm not saying that's not what they did, but that's how I see it. That's just a no-no for me, bro. That's just a no-no for me, bro. Like I can't. No, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
I almost spit that shit out, bro. Oh God,
That's just how.
bro. You're tripping, bro. I almost spit that shit out, bro.
So he's like, what's a circle
Circle
jerk?
jerk is crazy.
You never heard that word in your life?
I've
You know?
never heard that phrase.
He was like,
You're
what's a
fucking
circle
wildin',
jerk?
bro.
Nah, I will say I am wilding for that, bro.
Yeah, you
I am
wild.
wild. I
Hey,
can't.
y'all want to call me wild all the time.
No excuses. That's wild, bro.
He's the
That was. I
wildest.
can't say that. That
Nah,
was
he's
wild.
the
bro.
wildest.
I wild, bro. I'm
He
sorry.
the
bro.
wildest, yeah.
I'm sorry. That was
You're
wild.
right behind him though. Don't think that shit.
Nah, he lead the way. Like he lead the way. I don't follow
That
him, but
shit
he
not
lead.
sweet, brother.
He leads the way, bro. He leads his way in his own way. I don't follow him, but he leads the way in his own way, bro.
He got his ways, yeah.
This is Private Solo, bro. Sergeant Solo, bro.
No.
Yes.
Sergeant
No, don't
Solo.
say. Solo, don't say no, bro.
I'm saying no because that's not how I would describe it.
How would you describe it,
I
bro?
don't know. Like, it, man.
Can we get the
it's
fit real
like,
quick? Can we get the fit?
I don't even know if
fit
I
check?
would even
Fit
feel like
check.
I need
Fit
to.
check.
Fit
Fit
check.
check.
Right now.
No, I'm not
Fit
doing
check.
this fit
Bitch,
check.
yeah.
You dress yourself like that, bro.
No.
You wore that.
No, the
You
only.
fucking wore that, nigga. You go show
No,
that
I
shit,
did.
nigga.
And I'm actually because I walked up
Go
the house.
fit
Yeah.
check, nigga.
No,
What the fuck is it?
go ahead. But the reason
Don't tell this to go ahead, but you don't want to go
Come on
ahead.
now.
This is gonna tell this. If y'all ain't listening right now, what's going on right now is we asked the nigga Solo for a fit check. He doesn't want to do a fit check, but in his defense,
you know they just saw it, right?
Facts.
but they didn't see the fits. Can we see the fit too?
No, but what I'm trying to say is
Fit
the
check.
reason I'm not doing this fit check.
Why?
Because I know what this setup is.
Because you know he's wilding.
No,
And that's all I wanna say.
Because I know what the response is gonna be.
What is when
I
you're
already
wild.
know what y'all niggas said earlier. Like,
Okay, so why'd you still put it on though?
no, because I wanted to wear it.
Okay, bet fit
So
check.
go show it.
No, but I'm not gonna do this in this context.
I
don't need to do that
you
shit.
being a hoe, bro.
You
No.
part of the team like
being a
Kobe
hoe,
them.
bro.
So if everybody do a fit check, will you do a
I
fit check?
thought you was a part of the team.
Facts though.
Yeah, exactly.
Brotherhood.
If we all give a fit check,
Brotherhood.
because you part of the team,
Bro,
right?
but the crazy thing,
AtlantaWorld
but
team,
let me
right?
say something real quick. The crazy thing about this shit is, with that brotherhood shit, he will show his butt with his brothers, but he won't show his fit to his brothers, bro. That's wild as fuck to me, bro. That's wild as fuck to me,
I didn't even
bro.
put that together though.
That's crazy.
I didn't even
wild
put that
as fuck.
together
I
though.
didn't
bro.
either.
You gotta do it now.
You gotta do it now,
Just-
bro.
That was a reach.
No, it's not reach.
Yes.
No.
Not a
no,
reach.
no,
You
no,
just
it
said
is.
you'll
Get
show
the
your
fuck
ass.
up, nigga. Get the fuck up, nigga.
We can record it back. That's something to
I bet one nigga was on there
So you
like,
got like a
they
real
talking about
bitch on
show your
camera,
ass,
bro.
nigga.
Okay, ignore the very. All right,
So, okay, all right.
Here, look.
Okay, I'm listening.
Ignore the finals or butt showing, whatever.
Nah, we ain't got no
And
shit.
no, hold on. Listen.
Okay, I'm gonna listen.
Just
I'm not gonna
remove
listen.
that.
Yeah.
Remove the experiential part of it.
Okay.
Let's just listen to like, I don't know. But all right, look. The way I'm seeing the final shit, right?
Yeah.
Regardless of what actually happened, is like, you with your boys, a brotherhood, a family.
Okay.
You're with a family. You go through this crazy experience. You put all this work through. Something you care about a lot, and you get to a point of success. One that's like the peak, the ultimate peak. But not only that, it's in front of the whole world, which
Yeah.
is powerful.
So
And
you
you
show
go
them.
like, oh my God, I'm on this high, and you end up doing things that you probably wouldn't do otherwise, which is, yes. All right.
Well, but
and then
what
I
you
see,
saying that shows that reason why you probably shouldn't show your
I need to
bruh
finish this point really
with a
quick.
group of niggas.
No,
bro.
but I'm saying ignore.
Okay.
Move
I
that
know it.
for
I
my
know
point
it.
I'm trying to make. Move that right now.
Okay.
Just
Ignore what
listen to
you're
what I
not
just
supposed
said.
to do.
I'm telling
Okay.
you how I'm seeing this.
Okay, all right, you're right.
I see that as that.
Okay,
It's just
alright.
you're with your family. That
Okay.
shit happen. Blah, blah. The variables that get plugged in, people react to shit how they react. That's
Facts.
crazy.
Facts.
Whatever. Maybe you do it or don't do it. But I'm just saying I see that when they tell their story.
Okay. So
This,
explain
let
to
me
us.
finish.
Okay.
This
Are you
right
getting to
here,
the fit check,
the
though?
way I see
on,
this,
Okay,
the
my
way I
bad.
see this is a different thing.
Okay.
Regardless of the experiential part,
Mhm.
what this is to me is, well, I'm a person
Facts.
who put on some clothes that I like to wear. I
Facts.
thought were cool.
Okay.
And I know the jokes that have been made from it.
Facts.
Cool. I
Facts.
laugh too. Fine. But what I'm saying is when I'm introduced into a situation or this person's put in a situation where they're being told to show this outfit, not in the context that encourages them to want to continue to wear it, not one that's necessarily positive to some people, and
That
if
nigga
they
said
want to describe
positive.
positive versus negative,
Okay.
that type of shit.
Okay.
Nothing that's gonna make somebody want to go do it if they don't feel like being laughed at the time, right? They're not gonna want to go and do that shit. They're gonna want to just chill back and be like, nah, fuck that. But if they were asked to show the outfit because either they're in a fashion line or it's for a music video because you bring hard clothes, blah, 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 they're going to be more than happy to do that shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But regardless of that, if they have the choice to be like, I'm going to choose to show my outfit here or not here, and it's one with the context I described first, no, I don't feel
Okay.
like doing it.
So after he just explained that bullshit of excuse on why he doesn't want to do a fit check, I'm gonna explain to you why he should do a fit check. And to even make you more comfortable do a fit check, I will have everybody to do a fit check. So you're saying whatever you're saying, we just heard what you said.
Whatever you're saying.
You knew that you was going to be recorded today and be on video.
Yes,
This is the fit that you decided to wear
yes,
and comfortable with for everybody to see you wear.
yes.
Okay, so when we ask for a fit check, why is it a problem to show the viewers to what you... I'm kind of high on joint right now, so... Why is it a problem to show the viewers what you decided to show the viewers you're going to wear?
Because, okay,
And I kind of messed
because
that
when
up.
you
'cause I
asked me
was
to go up there for a fit check,
Yeah.
that tells everybody
check.
your attention
We already got that
needs to
wrong.
come
We
right
got fit
here.
check,
Yeah.
That means make the focus this.
Facts.
And then
Fit.
that also means it's going to
Facts.
become a segment on the podcast.
Facts.
Yeah.
If you're asking me to go and make that situation
Yeah.
happen, given that context, if I have the choice to say no, I'm saying no.
But everyone's going to do it. So why are you saying no now?
Y'all can go ahead and do it because for y'all, it's not
already
going to be
did
the
it.
whole thing like
we show the boots?
Solo, you're a
Can we show
wild
the
boy,
boots?
you're a wild boy.
we show the
It's
boots?
going to be
But-
like Vinny,
all right, no,
Vinny, you
no,
you're
all right.
from
Show the
Atlanta.
boots. Okay,
Fit tight.
okay.
She's
We're
cool.
not gonna
Yeah.
say nothing.
I like your shirt.
We're not
Oh,
gonna say
PK.
nothing. We're not gonna say nothing.
Buckethead.
We're not gonna say
Fila.
nothing. We're all gonna stand up there.
Your sneakers.
We're all gonna stand
Ooh.
up there. We're gonna do a 360. We're
DJ,
not
you
gonna
got
say
or
nothing.
ice sneakers. Yeah.
Right.
Ooh, she belonged to the streets, nigga. No. She belonged to the streets. That's hard. I like that. And then you got New York on the cap, and we not New York, so you don't look like a tourist. So it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. And then you got the blue do-rag. The color is going crazy, nigga. But Solo, bro, Solo, the boots. Bro, the boots, goddamn, nigga, you over here looking like fucking Major Payne, bro. Goddamn, you got the cap, blah 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 blah, bro, the jacket, the chest out, blah blah. You see what I'm saying?
It's
Like,
not even from the chest up. It's the waist down. It's not the chest up. It's waist down.
regardless of if it's the top half, bottom
It's
half.
not even the waist down.
Point
It's
still
the
stands.
it's the ankles down. And just because you're wearing boots, I'm gonna say shin bone down. Looking at
Regardless of where on the body, the point still stands.
Okay, I feel it. All right. So we're
No
not here
fit
to-
check. No fit check.
No
No
fit
fit
check.
No fit check.
Sorry,
But I
guys.
kind of already got it on camera with the goddamn stabilizer, so y'all see it later.
And y'all will see it now. I know they're gonna be paying attention to the fit now.
Yeah, go look at that.
Goddamn.
That's what I'm saying. This is
I
more
might as
of a
well do
result.
the goddamn fit check now.
So let's do it.
Yeah, all right.
All right,
Yeah,
let's get
all
it.
right.
So get it.
Let's get it. And like I said, in your defense, we're gonna all do a fit check.
My defense, no, that okay, you didn't hear me when I was talking. If that's the case.
So we got Solo in the goddamn boots, army fitted out.
Giving a private kind of look.
Yeah,
we got-
whoa.
Off-duty veterans.
Whoa.
Here's your look. This is what you want to do. We're trying to spice it up.
We call
jacket,
this
I
we
ain't
call this fit a childish Gambino bottom and this is just the summer collection for Solomon English.
Summer collection.
Okay.
Wow,
No, I fuck with that. I fuck with that top. That jacket is hard.
The top go crazy.
An accurate description. It was one of those things where like
Pants
I didn't
remind
think
me
that
of
was a
that
thing
sheet.
that'd be true, but we looked up these niggas' outfits, and they're like,
That's a
"Solo, would you
YG
wear that?"
top, bro.
And I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Yeah, I'd wear
Yeah,
that." And
yeah.
they're like,
Yeah.
It wasn't like that. It was
All right, I
Y'all
got it.
niggas
You
laugh.
know
a
what
little
I'm
fit
saying?
check. We got a little Vinny.
We got Vinny.
Vinny down
We got
south.
rocking lifestyle Vinny
Little
fit.
calm
You know what I'm
fit.
saying?
Just to chill with.
Yeah, this
something
just a
you're
chill.
not
You know
too
what I'm saying? Come
serious.
through with your. I might come through with your. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? On some real shit though.
All right, and then we got Ice up next.
This just some light shit.
This
you know
one,
what I'm saying?
light
if,
shit.
all right,
Light
this is a fit. If
I
you
ain't
trying to
understand
step
though.
out and
I
you
On some real shit.
throw that on, bro.
You said what? You said what?
Like I said, if you trying to step out on some con stuff and you just trying to let them niggas know that, all right, I'm a and I'm gonna stand on that. Here you go.
We got a
fucked
real.
up, PK.
We got a real.
This
Finna make
is
him move.
Ah,
Make it
yo,
move.
The biggest
the
night.
real
Pink hot. Goddamn, we got the double shirt to cover up the titty. We got the Tiffany goddamn SB, and we got the Adidas pant. How y'all feel?
Straight like that. Straight
How
like
y'all
that.
feel? though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hit that move. Hit that move.
We died out for the sun.
Nah, bro. Niggas be hating, bro. That's how they is.
We hating, bro.
Niggas be hating.
yo, that's crazy. I cannot
We
believe
gonna
that
have to blur- we
niggas
gonna have
did
to
that,
goddamn,
bro.
blur some of them goddamn shits out.
Nah, that's a fact. You're gonna have to
We can
goddamn.
just put fast.
No, I'm gonna put bleeps over and
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
whatever the fuck.
Got to.
But I was finna say y'all know Blueface and Nick Young.
What
They
about?
finna have a celebrity fight. Who got your money on?
I got my money on Nick.
Blueface.
On Nick Young.
I got my Blueface.
Nick Young for sure.
Nick
got
Young
Nick.
plays for NBA.
He used to.
He used
He
to.
played for the Lakers. He
So
played
I'm
for a
gonna
few
take my
niggas.
money on Nick Young.
Yeah, Nick Young. For
Yeah,
sure.
Nick Young.
I'm taking my money on Nick Young.
You said Blueface?
You said Blueface, so you gonna
That's
make that
crazy.
bet? You making that bet
Blueface,
right?
but
You gonna make that bet right now?
But I understand why you say Blueface because he does.
He's
To be
working
honest
out.
with you,
He's
working
he
out.
has been
And
athletic
I don't
he has
believe
nice
he
size.
would do it unless he was
Huh?
prepared to
He
do
has
it.
what?
Yeah,
One at a time,
he has-
one at a time,
Oh
one
yeah.
at a time.
Let him finish though.
My bad.
My bad.
I'm saying Blueface because I know Blueface has been in the gym and working and like doing that shit. I don't know how far his routine is, but I know he's working in that bitch and like getting his shit together. And I don't think that nigga would do that. Well, one, I know he's doing it for bread probably.
Yeah, they turned up over there.
That shit sounds beautiful.
No, I heard that. I was gonna say that
Yeah,
earlier.
so beautiful.
I was like, what is it? What is
But not
going
continue
on?
because we tripping. We tripping.
My bad.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, you saying?
I got my money on Blueface because one,
Yeah.
Blueface naturally and growing up, he was an athlete.
He played football, right?
He played football and he was a quarterback.
But Nick Young,
Nick Young is still currently
Is
a
an
professional.
athlete.
He is an athlete and he is good. But
Right.
I also think Blueface, one, I think his height and his length is just gonna
his height and length is crazy.
help him out.
But I mean, what? Nick Young is like 6'6", right?
But that's where he's at.
6'6"?
Yeah, and that's
yeah,
where.
that
Oh,
nigga
wait, you
play
said
small
Nick
forward.
Young.
You talking about-
Yes.
You thinking of Nick
Oh,
Cannon?
I
ain't
thought
you?
you said Trey Young.
Oh.
Oh my God. Oh,
Yeah.
Nick Young?
Yeah, Nick Young.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, my
nigga.
brother's on Nick Young.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
No,
Yeah.
Nick Young's like tall. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Whoa, fuck no.
And he's an
Fuck no.
athlete for real.
No, I
I mean,
actually
yeah.
thought y'all
He
niggas said
hoops.
Trey Young. I thought you said Trey Young.
Nah, Nick
Fuck.
Young. Yeah.
No, Nick Young? No, my brother's on Nick Young.
Yeah.
Hell.
So I take Nick Young unless Blueface get trained by the money team and it's still a possibility, bro. Yeah, I take my money on Nick Young type shit.
No, yeah, Nick Young probably, wait, so they, okay.
But that's a good size. You know what I'm saying? That's a good. I like that though.
That's a
That's a
nice
good
little
fight.
matchup.
I pay.
Yeah, I
money
don't
to
know
that.
how that's gonna go.
That's what I'm saying. No, I know how it's gonna go.
Like, I would
That's a
guess
good
Nick
look.
Young, but I'm not entirely sure. Cause
Bruh,
like,
Nick
Young, has he been working out like,
Bro, you
like,
talking
all
about
the time?
you talking about a real NBA athlete?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I just
a
don't
nigga
know
who
what
just
his
started
habits
training
are
to
today.
boxing.
Is he
Yeah.
still in the NBA?
Damn,
Like,
like for real?
He's not currently.
I'ma get you.
That's what I'm
Them
saying,
Niggas
like, so-
don't stop
don't need no-
working out.
Right.
They don't stop
Well,
whooping.
who
They don't stop.
so,
I see Nick Young. This nigga. I mean, he's still young enough to just get out there. He be
okay.
at them little runs and shit. Like if you go on YouTube, he probably has a run on
Oh.
YouTube from like maybe 4 months ago.
Okay,
You'll probably see Nick
okay,
Young in the
okay,
video.
okay.
Oh God.
Well, if
Like,
that's the case, then yeah. So yeah.
But you
yeah.
talking about Blueface who just started
So you
getting
just change your
athletic?
bet up just like that. bro.
He
Yeah.
thought.
He thought
No,
was
but
like
I
Trey
changed my
Young.
bet as soon as I thought the
You
different
supposed to
name.
Stand on who you stand on.
No, but I thought y'all said
But in
Trey
the
Young.
dirt,
He was
nigga.
standing on the wrong nigga.
I thought
though.
you said
Still don't
Trey
know.
Young.
So what does that matter, bro?
As soon as I heard Nick Young, I was like,
Nah, I
oh.
just cleared it up. He was right. He just being a
Okay.
dumbass, bro.
Hey, shut up,
That
bitch.
nigga, he put the money on the wrong nigga. How
Bro,
you gonna
these
stand on
mosquitoes
it?
Sound like you got some
killing
sense,
me,
nigga.
bro.
Bro, you're a do boy
Before you
in
get
my eyes.
slapped out
Bro,
this
you're a do boy,
motherfucker,
bro, in my eyes.
Slap
bro.
down Atlanta world, nigga.
Oh my God.
Fuck you talking about.
And you know why I'm laughing?
Man, bro.
Because that's coming
Yo,
from
let
a
me
fucking
ask
do
y'all
boy.
something.
What's
Let me
going
ask
on?
y'all something.
What's going on?
Okay, so all of us are artists,
Yeah,
Yes.
and all of us live pretty much in Atlanta, I guess you could say.
that's a fact.
Definitely.
And how do y'all feel about being artists, looking to create the careers you're looking to create while doing it within Atlanta?
In Atlanta.
Do you feel like you can still create the situations you want to create in, a pretty healthy, good way? Is it too tough? Is it difficult? Is it too saturated, you think? Like, how would you like the landscape to be, or do you like how it is already? Just like speak on that kind of.
I definitely think it's saturated for one,
Mm-hmm.
but I think it's saturated
With good talent.
good talent, and I don't think it's just Atlanta that's saturated. I just think the industry is saturated. Like
That's
it
a
doesn't
fact.
matter if we go to Atlanta, doesn't matter if we go to Cali, doesn't matter if we go to fucking New Orleans. Like you're gonna find,
Some crazy
you're
artists.
just gonna find niggas. You know, you're always gonna find somebody that's wanting to be a creative, right? So it's like
Might even be better than you.
might be better.
Real
Oh
shit.
God, underground type. So that's one, and then two. On the other side, yes, I think we could still make noise in this city because I'm just speaking from history. I mean,
Yeah. And to
Atlanta.
add on to what Vinny said, I think yeah too, cause like anybody that's from Atlanta knows that everybody in Atlanta think they're their own superstar.
yes,
So if we didn't have that own mindset, in Atlanta, bro, you wouldn't have Young Thug, you wouldn't have Rich Khan, you wouldn't have Lil Key, you wouldn't have a lot of people that comes from Atlanta.
Nope.
And I think that's probably the reason why Vinny says that, it's saturated and all crazy, because if you go off the facts that he just said, that makes niggas not gonna like, there's really no point in doing it.
It's a
But
blessing
being
and a
growing up in
curse.
Atlanta world, not Atlanta world, but Atlanta world, because that's what Atlanta is.
Right.
But growing up in Atlanta world, and to people don't know Atlanta world, Atlanta, you feel like a superstar.
Yep.
For you to compete, you gotta come dressing like that. You gotta have that self-confidence. The only people that really want to mess with you are people that have that self-confidence too. The only people that gets the girls or gets that special treatment or whatever the situation is or whatever you want is the people that has that self-confidence. Even like the homeless people have so much self-confidence to the point where you didn't know they were homeless until you see what they're doing.
Right.
Do you think it's self-confidence,
Not so-
or maybe some people? Because sometimes people feel more comfortable doing things they wouldn't otherwise when they're actually desperate.
I wouldn't say I messed up when I say self-confidence. I'm saying like
Not a compensation thing. I think I don't think it's too calculated. It's more so like when you find yourself in a desperate situation, you end up making decisions that you probably thought you would never make or do otherwise. You know. And when niggas are homeless, bro, their level of like, I don't know if the word is freedom, but like the way they think of like some people say homeless niggas are the most free people, like mentally, you know, because it's
I
like
don't know
they'll
who say
shit
that shit.
outside in front of somebody and just be like fuck it, you know, like, or not give a fuck, and we see it and it's like, oh my god, that's crazy. They have to.
They don't have to.
Well,
They don't
in a
have
way
to.
they do, because they don't have a home, or at least they're not willing to.
no, you can go into the woods and go duck off somewhere where shit. If I wanted it as
You
a,
could,
a
but they're
regular
saying
person,
fuck it. They're saying they because those
Yeah.
boundaries, we tend to like the things like when a child's growing up, they're similar to a homeless person in the sense that like they don't understand that like doing this certain thing is weird to do like
But
this.
no,
They just do what they
Those-
do.
there's-
They just.
I
But
think
they get taught to not do certain things a certain way because we're like that's not whatever. And I'm saying with homeless niggas, the reason it's interesting because one, they're not children, they're adults who probably were taught this thing, but for whatever reason they're where they are, and they're acting in this way where they're doing these things like,
But you got-
nigga, what the fuck? You're shitting in public or you smell like that? Why don't you shower?
But you can't consider the niggas like, cause like, homeless people are not everybody that's homeless. You're just literally just homeless. There's people that have sense. You got people that's homeless, that's
Yeah.
been homeless, that's also crackheads because they became homeless because they're crackheads and they're drugs. So that's the niggas that's shitting in place. I didn't gave and think about
Okay.
the reason why I know this because when I was giving out plates in Atlanta and stuff like that, I met this one nigga. I'm not gonna say his name and stuff like that. This nigga looked like he could be a football coach for University of Florida, bro.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay.
Real shit. He was like, he told me what the situation is, and it's like we didn't record him the situation. You know what I'm saying? He was one of my favorites. I'll come back, make sure he was straight. But basically, he was saying it's like this nigga house burned down, and he doesn't have no family on this shit type shit, and he's here now. This nigga don't sit here and shit and that shit. And there's a lot of people that's around in the area that was like regular people type shit, bro. They didn't get homeless because they was off drugs and shit.
Yeah,
they got
yeah.
homeless because shit happened like
Shit
that,
happens,
type like
true.
that. And that made me get another realization or a goddamn sympathize or feeling
Yeah.
towards the situation like, damn, that could really happen to anybody.
Yeah.
If you don't have no folks that have to and have no family that help you out type shit, bro, and you made a goddamn living with yourself and you can really go back to where you don't have shit. And that's basically what he had. He was like, bro, I didn't have shit, bro, but I made a name for myself, and the only thing it took was a fire burning down on my crib type shit, bro, and here I'm at now. He still goes to job, he still goes to work. He was like, niggas don't even know that I'm homeless, like nigga type shit, bro. Real shit, bro. And I'm like, bro, and the thing about it is like, it was so stereotypical. I was like, bro, nigga, you're not homeless, bro. I even told this. I
So
even
the
told.
money he makes, does he have it? He's not trying to get it like.
But it's
He
like
ain't
he
got
got homeless.
enough.
He was going. I didn't finish his whole story. Then like I didn't get into details. But he ended up losing his job and all that stuff because he couldn't get to work and he didn't have his car and situation. So he ended up to this position where, yes, he's homeless type shit.
Damn.
So it's like it's crazy. And it's like a lot of people are that close from that type shit, bro. And a lot of people don't know that shit. And it makes you understand like, all right, well, just because you're homeless doesn't mean you're a crackhead. A lot of people are homeless because they was drugged out and goddamn came to this spot where they think drugs was more important than a home. And then you have people that's homeless because it could be a simple matter. There's a fire in their home and they don't have no fucking family, or they could be adopted or just be by themselves and they made a name for themselves and shit. And that's how quick it could turn around, especially when them tornadoes come into hurricanes and shit. A lot of niggas become homeless
Midwest.
real quick. And the only thing that saves
Yeah.
them family type shit. There are other people crying on the internet
That's
talking
true.
about like, I don't know what I'm doing. There's been times I'm like, bro, why is you crying and shit like that type shit, bro? Like, bro, you straight, you know shit, bro. Yeah, because that's all they got type shit, bro. But they don't got no family that's gonna see her and like, all right, you come home with me type shit. This is all you got type shit, bro. And it's like, and that's the reason why I say that shit is like, it's not no, you know what I'm saying? They have to shit in that bitch, bro. they do that shit because they don't give a fuck or gave up on life, my nigga. Like, they didn't sit here and do that shit. Like, you want the shit in front of you,
Really
you can go
quick?
behind the floor.
How
Yeah.
did we get to talking about homeless people when we were talking about?
Cause we was talking about Atlanta and music.
Oh yeah, we talking about AtlantaWorld. Yeah.
But how
music.
did it
And
get
then
to?
he
I said even the homeless niggas have
Even-
confidence. I mean self-confidence.
Oh, yeah, 'cause
but I
you
didn't
asked
mean
about the self-
self-confidence. I was just talking about.
Oh,
they
and
have
then
that
I
way.
ended up
You
taking it.
asked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all right. Okay.
I was gonna say, to back up PK's point, it's almost like a blessing and a curse, right?
The being homeless.
No.
I'm
Oh,
like,
the music.
what, nigga?
No, just like Atlanta people being like
Atlanta people
feeling like they're a superstar.
Oh, sorry.
It's a
All right,
blessing and a
I'm with
curse.
you. I'm on the page.
Because it's like, okay, if you can hold your own, right, you'll be blessed with it. You'll be blessed with that superstardom that you want to feel and that self-confidence that PK is talking about.
And that's just the best way to explain it. I don't mean like self-confidence, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
But
it's something about Atlanta,
Yeah.
like, and the
Yeah.
best thing was like they have this confidence. Even
It's
people
like when
from the
niggas
shit,
used to go to New York and be like, I'm gonna conquer New York.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
Broadway, blah blah blah. That's Atlanta now.
Yeah.
Dead ass.
Yeah.
Like, at least that's how I feel it is. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
And
I know
but it's a
people look
curse in the same sense where it's like, it's tough. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to be a superstar, and you can get so discouraged from other people doing it, and then you feel like you can't do it now, and it's just like, no, you gotta keep that push. You gotta keep going with it.
Yeah.
I feel like it is tough.
Cause you got a lot of good talent in
Yeah.
Atlanta. Cause you got a lot of people that's from Atlanta, and you got a lot of people that's not from Atlanta that comes to Atlanta to looking for Atlanta for a new start type shit, bro. So it's like people that's from Atlanta have already, you know what I'm saying, they have that already shit built in them. Cause like even when you're in middle school type shit, you gotta learn how to dress. You gotta learn how to come a certain way and be involved with the times. And even the thing, I used to go up north to Virginia type shit, and my family used to tell me like, oh, you be on the new music before this shit. And I used to think like, y'all niggas in New York, y'all should have new music before we have that shit, bro. But a lot of shit was going on in Atlanta where the music was starting off in Atlanta where the
coming
niggas
through
coming
there,
out that
yeah.
shit like where you doing that shit. So it's like niggas Atlanta has their own swag. Like it's like they have their own thing. Like I don't know how to explain it, but the best way to explain it is self-confidence. Like they have that self-confidence. Like you can have the most not fresh nigga and niggas know he's not fresh, but in his mind, this nigga think he's fresh. Like, and like, you don't know who tells him like, oh, nigga, I'm fresh, and it's just crazy. Like you got people in this motherfucker knowing they shouldn't be rapping, they shouldn't be doing, but they have that self-drive and in their mind, like, yo,
Yeah.
it's like another best way to explain it is that, like, when your mama say you can do it type shit, you can do it type shit, bro. Or my mama said that I can do it, so I feel that I have that goddamn feeling. It's like niggas be having that feeling. It's like, I don't know what it is. It's just like Atlanta people just really from Atlanta just have that understanding like if they can do it, I can do it better type shit, bro. They don't care if you can do that shit. I'm like, it's not no like, if you gonna do that shit, I'm gonna goddamn step on and swag up too type shit, bro. And like, I don't know what it is, bro.
They got hectic out here, boy.
And they got that family, and we got that family aspect too, cause everybody, Atlanta's so small,
Right.
incoherently, people have been growing up with each other, and they don't know, and they don't, and
I know
they
so
either
many
don't know it or they figure out longer later, like,
Yeah.
oh, your mom was my auntie, or your
went
grandma
to
was
my
shit.
middle
Oh, nigga, I
school.
used to play with you and this shit. So it's like, but y'all niggas really have sense of community, but y'all don't even know it type shit, bro. Cause Atlanta's so small, and like, it might seem big, bro, but Atlanta is really small.
No,
like,
it is, because
How
you
many
know how
times-
often. No, that's what I'm about to say. We're going to the same place. I was just about to say it, because it just happened yesterday when I was with Elijah. Because Elijah's the same way, bro. Because Elijah is like him. I've seen PK. I've seen you. And I know y'all niggas went to high schools around here and shit. And Elijah literally went to like a million high schools. He went to some in Texas, a bunch in Atlanta. So like it's a whole bunch of shit. And we'll be out in random places, and y'all niggas will see somebody and start talking to a nigga, and I'm thinking it's somebody I might know. So like, you know, and then I see the person, I'm like, I don't know who the hell this is or how these niggas know each other. And then I'm just like, and then, you know, you talk whatever, but y'all niggas talk, and then y'all end up telling me, you know, this nigga from high school or from here, that this happened, and blah, 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 blah. And that definitely makes me feel like Atlanta is like kind of small, because like that does happen in other places. It's happening in New York when I'm with people and shit.
Yeah.
But it's like, here it happens so much more frequently. Especially
so
for
much.
you and Elijah, bro.
Yeah.
That shit happens so much. And then on the GSU, on the campus,
I
I know there it's gonna be crazy. Cause I've even seen a couple people
I
I've
know.
seen when I was growing up. Like, you get some of it.
I guess I do that. I take that. I'm pour it up.
But No, I've
Look at
even
some
seen
of it.
people that I knew when I was growing up and shit like
Talking
that. So I
about
know
niggas.
y'all
Yeah,
niggas have
yeah,
seen
yeah.
people because y'all are from here.
Right.
Y'all
right.
can give directions without looking up the GPS.
I swear to God, bro.
You know, and just be like, we go here, blah blah.
I went half on it.
Yeah,
No,
man.
it's cool. It's cool.
That's cool.
Atlanta World is it's the place to be.
That's why we call Atlanta World, because people in Atlanta feel like they're in their own little
In
world.
their own world.
Real
Facts.
shit. That's the best way to describe it, bro.
Yeah.
Atlanta World. And say if it was Atlanta, it could be called Atlanta World, because everybody in their own little world. I feel like I'm in my own little world type shit, bro.
I definitely feel like that
Every time
sometimes.
I see your story, I think you're in your own world.
Yeah.
I'm like, where is this nigga PK? Oh God, like
Somewhere
this
in my
man is
world.
just
be posting
somewhere.
crazy, saying something crazy, and like thinking everybody's supposed to know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I get my own little world.
crazy every time.
Like,
Every
real
time.
shit, man. That's just how it
No,
is.
for real.
So do you guys enjoy the challenge it is to be an artist here?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I haven't
Yeah.
started yet, so I can't answer that question.
Oh, well, that's true. That's true. I haven't started yet, but I know if it's
But
like,
you have some aspect of being. I think in some ways, because I feel like I've started in a sense in regards to like, because what it means to be an artist is like some of what we're doing is what it means to be an artist. You know, like making the music, the ear we have for it, the care we have for it, what we feel when we like pay attention to music, how important it is to us, its
Yeah.
significance, all that kind of shit. And we also are we're planting seeds where we're starting a thing. You know, we're in the process, just the beginning kind of thing.
So yeah, I mean,
We just haven't gotten, you know, to where.
Yeah, you know,
Because
I know.
niggas tend to think that like you're not seriously an artist until
You
you're
put
like
something out?
you put something out or wherever your
But it's
your,
a fact.
your
Or
you're
line is.
signed to a
your
label.
You're not a
threshold.
real artist until you put something out, nigga.
But I put shit out,
That's
you
not
know,
necessarily true.
Facts.
because that's what I think.
What? If you're a painter, you ain't put out no paintings, nigga. How you a painter, nigga? If you a rapper, you ain't put out no songs.
'Cause
nigga,
to
how
be
you
an
a
artist-
rapper,
First,
nigga?
Well, are we talking
I'm
about-
saying like first of all, with that being said, like nigga,
You're
you can
creative.
paint, you can paint stuff, but you don't become like a professional painter or whatever
That
until you
it's
get
profession-
paid.
exactly.
Until you get paid.
Because you can be an
I could
artist
be an
without the
artist
money
all day. I could
coming
be a
in.
musician all
Very
day
true.
until I get paid, and the only reason why you become a professional is how many times you get paid to do that shit.
Not
some
even how
shit.
many times.
I
But-
feel like
But
it's
the
just
payment.
One time.
I
Yeah.
see-
Right, but that's
But
yes.
you like it's just understand
It's
because
the same
really a
thing, pretty much.
professional is like how many times you did that shit to the point. But a professional is the best way to explain to show that you're a professional is how many times that you got paid for that shit.
Yeah.
If you can determine a newbie from a professional is
Yeah.
this nigga get paid way more much type shit than this
We're
newbie
talking
did type
about
shit, bro.
we're talking about artists and professionals. So you're not an artist until you get your shit paid for. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm
No,
saying
I'm
no.
talking about an artist.
No.
I was talking about an artist. You
That's what
started
you
talking
said.
about
But that's what I'm
professionals.
saying.
That's what you said,
Because that's what we're
Because
trying.
what do we-
But that's
what
what
do
we're saying that you are an artist. You don't have to get paid.
That's
or
all we
whatever
were talking
situation.
about. So when we start talking about professionals,
Okay, so because you were saying that nigga, you
I
not
didn't
an
say-
artist.
I
You
say
not
art.
artist till you get some shit out.
I
not
say
be
you
paid.
an artist, and when you release your shit to the masses, you are an artist.
No,
Nah.
no.
Release your work to the masses, you're not an artist.
No.
So what are you?
You're still an
What are you?
artist, nigga. What you
No,
talking
you
about?
are.
I
You
said-
are. You.
What did he just say? What did I just say?
No,
bro?
you
Did
are.
we
an
not just say the
artist.
same
Until-
shit?
Yeah, you are. What you're saying is right, but you're specifying something. Like you're talking more of like the more general part of it, where it's like, because what DJ's saying is true. Like you are an artist when you do make music or whatever you make, and then release it to people in a way for them to digest. Which, if they get paid for it, they become professional. But it's like you're talking about, or maybe
like
I think what you're
copyright.
talking about is like, and what I was trying to say is like, you can be an artist without having ever put your shit to the masses.
Facts.
That's what
An
I'm
artist
saying.
could be someone who is an artist, someone who needs to create, like,
As long as you do
Yeah.
it.
oh,
type
like
shit.
an artist. That's
Yeah.
like, and there are traits of that.
Yeah.
But DJ, I think, is speaking more from the aspect of like, we're talking about obviously like you're an art. When you
Nah,
say an
yeah.
artist today, you assume
Yeah.
this person is like
Got music.
Creative.
out.
making their shit and putting their shit out and like
Creative. If I make clothes, where your clothes at? nigga?
right,
Like,
exactly,
What the fuck?
right.
You just don't say you're a fashion designer. You ain't got no
And
clothes.
you ain't got
nigga.
shit to
Like,
show
what
for
the
it.
fuck? You're a
Right.
rapper. You ain't got no.
But what if you wear your own clothes?
You're wearing your
It's the
clothes.
same thing though.
What
It's
are
the
you
same
I mean,
thing.
but it's
That's the
like-
Why
same.
you dissecting my shit?
I know.
Like,
That's what I'm
Like,
saying.
it's
That's
like-
right.
You
Like,
make it seem like you have
because
to
he's
put
saying
it out,
you
like,
try to understand what he's saying. Because what
I
he's
feel
saying
it.
is
You're
right.
right.
Like it's
You're
right.
right.
It's
You're
not
right.
wrong. It's like that is
You're
what
right.
it is. Yes.
It's
He's
just like
specifying.
I hate when my dude boys write and more give more knowledge than me, bro. Because I'm always giving knowledge to
It's
him.
no more.
know,
though.
he's
So
saying
when a
this
dude
shit.
boy giving knowledge to me, it's kind of like,
Maybe
If I
they
slap
do.
him
whoa,
out
it's
on
kinda
camera, he
like-
got a case because he a police ass nigga. Remember that shit.
You are police ass.
What you mean? How am I a police ass nigga, bro?
police of the blunt and you a police ass nigga.
Yes,
bro.
that's exactly.
You're
that's
already a
what my
12
brain
ass
went.
nigga. When you said police of blunt, nobody was surprised, bro, because you're already a 12 ass.
Because first of all, if I was a police ass nigga, you have niggas running off with your blunt, smoking all your weed, bro. So sorry for sticking up for myself and saying, yo, you're hitting the
Sorry
blunt
for
too many
sticking up
times,
for
bro.
myself.
So yes, I will be a 12 ass nigga to get my
Sorry
blunt
for
back,
sticking
bro.
up for myself.
Sorry
I
for sticking
know,
up for
like-
myself, bro. But if we want to get into 12 ass
that's an
niggas,
interesting
bro,
way to put it.
we can get into that because you're a 12 ass nigga too, bro. So do we
Ain't
want to
no
get into
two,
that,
it's
bro?
just you.
Do we want to get into that?
Ain't no 2 is just you.
Do we want to get into that, bro?
It's only 2 is just you.
Do we want to get into that, bro?
2 is just you.
Do we want to get into that?
Two
Yes or
is
no?
just you,
Do we want to
nigga.
get into that? Yes or no?
Hey, bro.
Yes or no?
Bro, we can get into
I'ma
a
take
lot
that as
of
a
shit.
no.
We can
I'ma
get
take
to a
that
lot
as
of shit.
I'm gonna take it as a no.
I don't take it as a yes.
Because if I'm a 12 ass nigga, you a
I'll
12 ass
take it.
nigga too, though.
I ain't
I
a
like
12
this
ass nigga
style
like
a
you.
lot.
Not really, bro. Not really, bro. I'm not even. Alright. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna let you have that shit. Alright.
How you gonna let me have some shit I got?
I'm gonna let
nigga?
you have it, bro.
How that work, bro?
I'm a 12 ass nigga, bro. But you not a 12 ass nigga. Right.
DJ a 12 ass nigga?
Nobody knows me to be that, but everybody knows you to be that.
But we are 12 ass nigga, bro. 'cause
Nah,
we
ain't
used to
no
work for
oh,
it.
it's just you.
No.
It's
Yes,
no,
bro.
look, it's
'Cause
he
who
always
all
talking
we
about
used to work
two.
for, bro?
Two, no 2, it's just you, nigga. Stop, nigga.
2 just you.
I'm not gonna name some names, but does Sherry come up to mind, bro?
Hey, bro, if you
I don't
plugged in,
know
you
what
plugged
that
in, bro.
Does Sherry come up to
If you
mind, bro?
plugged in, bro.
The sheriff of Atlanta, does that come to mind?
Oh,
bro?
I do know what that means. I thought you
If
said
you
something
plugged in,
I'm
you
just saying.
plugged
I'm
in.
just saying, bro. Oh, okay.
If
alright,
you
so
plugged
we
in, you
gonna keep it
plugged
honest.
in.
Alright, I'm just making sure,
Bro,
bro.
what's known don't need to be said, bro.
Okay then.
Right.
What we saying, bro?
I can't stand John.
Now we
niggas,
showing
bro.
our like
I
cars,
can't stand
bro.
John
God
niggas, bro.
damn.
I ain't gonna say nothing. The next topic, bro. I can't stand John niggas, bro. I swear
Big
I can't. I don't like y'all, bro.
booty.
I don't. Like
What is that?
You don't like bugs, Vinny?
No, it's just on.
Because
like,
every time bugs are, you're like, oh, these sounds. Remember these sounds we were talking about?
Hang on.
Those come to.
Hey, chill,
To life,
chill
nigga.
with my
Come to
sound,
life.
bro.
But what you were
I
saying?
do
though,
like
Solo?
these shoes though. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you.
Pumas.
Are these known as some cool shoes or
I
are
used to
these
have
like
the-
good?
I
Like
used to have
if
the
a
what the
nigga sees
Pumas.
this, it's like
Pumas are
that's cool.
classic.
If he fuck with them, he
Yeah,
fuck
they
with
look
them.
like some what the Pumas on God.
But I think those are cool.
Alright.
I like those.
Got,
I could do
got a
Kendrick
rock paper? Got a
motherfucking
rock
voices.
small paper?
Stop playing with me.
Got some king papers.
No, I believe that.
You feel like
I
me?
actually believe that.
You feel
So
like a bitch boy. Let me know though.
Kendrick?
Let me know though.
Kendrick?
Kendrick? Where are you?
Damn, son.
Compton in the house.
Oh my God.
Why you stay looking in the van,
Right,
bro?
like
Huh?
Why you stay looking in the van, bro?
Cause I just got 2 of them in there, bro.
Why you watching my pet, bro? Why you watching what I got going on, bro? Watch what you got going on, bro. Stop watching what I got.
But nobody's pocket watching y'all.
Yes, you is, bro.
Man.
I know you got those 2 packs in that motherfucker.
Right.
I know you got some papers in them. I know you got a pound of leaf in that motherfucker. It's not TikTok, bro.
Cause you know you wildin', bro.
not
He look back
TikTok,
cause he
bro.
know wildin'.
Are we on TikTok, bro?
Put them
Are
niggas
we on the
in
Underworld
hood.
Podcast? Nah,
Call me
just
ATL
fucking-
Vinny head ass.
Hey, what? Put them niggas in hood.
Solomon, get off
Yes.
Instagram, bitch.
Sorry, I just made a
Come on.
post.
I know.
What I said?
DJ's eyes red as shit.
It
Oh,
is.
shit. Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
know that. Yeah, they are kind of red.
It's good.
Yeah. It's definitely a high.
It's good.
Yeah, you're there. Yeah, you there.
I don't know if I've seen him this high.
Seriously?
I'm always this high.
Yeah, I feel like you always are, but the wine helps to kind of accentuate.
You're wildin'. Too many
Wine
dudes
sipping
be like
ass.
accentuated.
Sipping. Sipping.
Yeah, no, but I don't know why I thought of R. Kelly when you said that.
Oh,
Like,
God.
Say again?
I don't know why.
I don't see nothing
Accentuate.
wrong. Head
With
ass.
a little bumpy grind.
Oh.
For sure. Hey, I still fuck with the song. Bro. I'm not
Man, that's
gonna
all
lie.
you
right.
got to.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all,
You
boy.
got
Step in the name of love, nigga.
You know what I'm
Step
saying?
in
I'm
the
like,
Name of love. And then, you know,
You know
you hear
what I'm
that to
saying?
cook out like, oh, you got to.
I
bro.
see my
And
grandma
that's
go,
fucked up.
goddamn.
See, because
Come
that's
on, Vinny.
beyond R. Kelly, bro. That's beyond him. That's like the experiences we've had with
Yeah.
the music. That's not about
I
him
like
and
that.
what. That's what that is,
I like
though.
that.
Like,
No, that is it.
because it's really like once that nigga
Those are
died,
memories.
we didn't know that was going on. Like,
You feel me? But that nigga, but
Man,
he
I was
made,
a goddamn
he made
kid.
those songs, some of them songs.
about
Yeah.
yeah,
girls,
yeah.
But that's why we hate
the
this. That's why it makes us
wild
so
shit,
mad at
man,
this
like-
nigga. Because he had a job to do as someone in his position, and he fucked it up.
ugh,
Because when you get famous like that, bro, you have a responsibility to be like,
on
It is
top of
what-
your
you
shit.
have
But
to.
most superstars are some like
On
you
some
know what I'm saying,
weird
behind the scenes
shit,
like
yeah.
crazy like you know
Yeah,
what I'm
that's
saying.
fact,
Yeah.
because at the same time, like, bro, to
Oh.
get to fame like
What
that,
the fuck, nigga?
Oh.
Act like he got shot in that motherfucker.
yeah.
That nigga. Oh,
What just happened? Was it a bug?
Yes.
but the bug shot you, bro.
What the motherfucker say?
Like you just got sniped, nigga. I like, God
I
damn.
thought you just realized something.
Shit got
Are
me in
you
my
ready,
chin.
bro?
Let's do it.
Alright, so shit.
Favorite songs, my boy, that you've made. What you got?
Shit, my favorite song so far, I think will be Susana. And I wrote that shit in a hot box.
Oh wow.
Geeking. I think I had some drink in that motherfucker. But anyways, goddamn. Yeah, I made that shit. I don't think when I recorded it was I don't think that shit took too long when I made
At
Susana.
all.
Like
Not at all.
that shit probably took like. Cause I'm the type of nigga who writes songs, so I write them hoes out. It don't take me too long. It probably take like 15, 20
Nah,
minutes
that's
to write a
facts. You
song.
write that
That's
bitch all the
a
way
fact.
through.
And goddamn, then I can record that motherfucker. But yeah, when I record that shit, it probably don't take too long. So yeah, that's probably my favorite song so far. And y'all gonna hear that motherfucker. That shit hard, and that shit dropping very soon. But
Yes, sir.
let me hear your shit, Vinny.
Damn, man, that's tough. My favorite song that I've produced and put out. Okay, so I got 3 projects out right now. Okay, first
Damn.
one, yeah, it's crazy.
I
No,
actually
for
noticed
sure.
that the other day. I know
It's-
'cause
it's-
That nigga got some work out there.
It's 3, yeah. So I got a Christmas project out, which that just came about because of it was a school project, and niggas made one song. It was around Christmas time for this DIY computer applications class or whatever.
You talking about Christmas in the South, right?
Huh?
You talking about Christmas in the South, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I fuck with that shit.
And me and my boy Angel, shout out Angel, Halo Hearts. Get at him for video.
Nah,
Nah, for
facts.
sure.
Get them
Yeah,
out of the
for
video.
Fucking
That boy
Angel
gold.
on
Bro.
the
Goated,
video.
my boy.
Anything video wise, I don't mean to stop you.
Nah,
Anything
for real.
video wise, reels wise, anything, literally anything video wise, anything wise,
Audio visual.
get at Angel. What's his name?
Halo
Halo
Hearts.
Halo Hearts. You got
With a
some-
Z.
You got a little bug on your face.
Uh-oh.
Shit, got you out. But yeah, please go follow him, bro, because he does a lot of work. He does a lot of good work. He does a lot of work in Atlanta and stuff. He got a good catalog.
Man.
He's cool as hell.
Primary audio visual for AtlantaWorld. He official.
You gotta lock in with him. If you don't
He's our
lock with him,
videographer.
you're gonna be mad that you didn't lock with him because you're gonna hear about his name in Atlanta, bro.
You
And
gonna
before
hear it.
before you decide, look first.
Please.
Look,
For sure.
look. You
You'll-
see it
you
and you
gonna
be
be
like, oh.
disappointed.
You gonna rock with him.
Oh.
Yeah.
You gonna rock with him. But
Well,
say what you were saying though.
Yeah, go
We
ahead.
made a collab Christmas tape because we had the class together,
Yes.
and it started with just one song. But long story short, we made one song on the tape called "Be Just Fine." Love that goddamn beat. It was like a island ass beat. Solomon might be the first person I played that beat to.
Seriously.
Slick,
Oh.
I think you was one of the first ones. It's like an island vibe type of beat, and then I got my boy to sing on it, CLG. That shit was hard. And then on this latest album, I got him on one song called Huncho.
Yeah.
Hard. Probably one of my favorite beats I've made on some YSL thug sounding shit for real. And then my last one, cause I gotta pick 3, I ain't gonna lie. It's called Lifestyle on the project. I took a sample, chopped that shit up. I don't know. I'm like that. But y'all go give those a listen for real. Those are my top 3 that I produced and recorded on. Yes. What you got, Solomon?
Your top song, really. That's what we
Yeah.
asking. Cause he said Susano, and then he said his 3, and then
Talk about what's that song I fuck with? Poker Face.
Poker Face. Yeah, Poker Face.
Poker Face. So one song is Poker Face, which is also the single that I'm looking to release right now. But by the time we drop this video, I don't know if the song will be out by then or not.
yeah.
But
Get closer.
oh yeah. But no, the song is Poker Face. I made it a few months ago. It's a song I made by myself. I actually did write most of it, I think, or like some part of it, and then when I went to record it, I just kind of like used that, and then just went off what I felt, and it actually relates to, it does relate to some experience with some girl, you know.
Don't cover your mouth, 'cause
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
God damn.
I know.
But it does relate to some experience I have with some girl, and the first line of it is something. It says, "Harder to read when you're a joker with a poker face," and it relates to kind of like the game people play when first entering into either dating someone or just having fun, whatever it is. But when you're interacting with someone where you like, you know, you're feeling out what's gonna happen here.
Yeah.
And usually when that shit's happening, you know, people kind of have their like poker face. 'Cause when you play poker, it's about
Keeping a straight face.
You know, like
not showing your cards.
right, not showing your cards.
Yeah.
And it's funny you say it because when I've talked to girls, there have been times where when I reveal something or I'm honest about something, I'll be like, God damn, I just showed a card. I'll be like, I just showed one. I literally just said that the other night actually. But,
Super bro.
no, I'm so sick. But I don't think it's like they like it.
I feel it. But personally for me, are you
no,
done?
that's good. No, go ahead.
But personally for me, I'd probably say that Aries Dream for me is probably my favorite song because it's probably like first song that I really recorded through and it was an ease for me.
And that was your first solo song?
It was it was my first solo song because when we first started recording, me and Ice would come through your studio, Solomon English Studios, and we would just fuck around. And I remember when you told me like, bro, PK, you should just come around and record. Like, I wouldn't pay y'all, charge y'all. And of course, you know what I'm saying, me and Ice, we was like one of those niggas that would smoke and, you know what I'm saying, rap inside the whip and stuff like that on some you too high, whatever, shit like that. So we would try it out and we got to the point where it was like, well, I'm tired of just rapping in the car. I want to make music where something that I can listen to myself, not know necessarily like I want the masses to hear it. And then eventually we got to the point where people was like, oh, y'all music hard in the situation that is. And I was really the first studio that we came to where we would start making music. We made 40.
That's why it's crazy.
We made West End and made a song to the
and
point
how
where
we met
the first song we made is 40. Y'all gonna hear that shit.
Yeah, we're gonna drop that too. Yeah,
that's the first song we ever made.
I remember that one.
And that shit is crazy.
It was really played. It was really played.
Yeah.
And how it came about, that shit was so crazy because I remember like I got into it with some niggas and it was talking about, you know what I'm saying, getting into it, and I'm not gonna get into it. It was talking about each other folks, and I was like, I was mad, and I was like, they was on some lame nigga shit. Like, they didn't really want to hit it out. They wouldn't want to just talk behind the internet and all that stuff, and I was just mad, and it's like that was the only way I could just let the anger out. And I just came up with a song, and I
said I went crazy on it.
It just went crazy.
No,
on
it
it.
was crazy because
crazy.
I remember at the time too. I'd only known Ice to be one to come and record.
Mm-hmm.
And I think there have been times you guys had collaborated before.
At first we didn't record until it was just both of us on the song.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I was like, first y'all recorded together.
Yeah.
But I'd really known Ice to come through because you had done something by yourself.
Yeah.
I know you did that before PK did anything by himself.
No, we did it. That was the first song we ever
Yeah, that's
did,
what I'm saying.
Ever.
Aries
Our
Dreams is the
first-
first one you
No,
did
it was
ever?
talking about 40.
It was four.
No, y'all collaborated.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Right.
our first song ever.
That's
our
first song ever.
He went into 40 after that, after he talked about Aries Dream. Yeah. He started talking about 40 and shit.
I know.
Nah, 40 was
No,
That was the first song we ever did.
40, right?
Ever recorded?
Yeah,
Ever recorded
Yes.
anything. that we ever
Anything.
And then
recorded.
I went
Yes.
into Aries Dream type shit.
Oh, you did Aries Dreams
He
right
said-
after that.
Yeah, because he
I
started doing
thought
songs.
you recorded a solo song before he did Aries Dreams.
Nah,
He
yeah, he did. He
That's
did.
what I'm saying.
that's
Okay,
what-
okay,
yeah,
okay,
that's
you're
what
right,
he
you're right.
said.
My bad. All right. Yeah.
No, I'm saying y'all
Yeah.
both.
We just got the timeline fucked up.
Right.
that's all right.
What
I
I'm
got you
saying
now,
is
I
like
got
y'all
you,
did
I
a
got
song together first, and then after that,
We
I
did a couple
known
of
you to
songs.
do something by yourself before he had.
Yeah, facts.
So
facts,
I
facts.
had it in my mind you were gonna be like you. That's just how I thought of it. And then you didn't make it seem as if you were trying to make music too
Nah,
hard.
I wasn't.
You were into it and fuck with it, but I'm just saying like you weren't pressed. You didn't sell yourself. You wouldn't go around and
Like,
be
yeah,
like,
I'm
yeah,
artist,
I'm making
so,
music,
yeah.
and trying to like put my shit,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. You know, you just kind of were like, I fuck with music. I want to record. I like this shit.
Yeah.
Like, and you came through. You did Aries Dreams, and after you did that shit, I remember liking that song though.
Yeah, I fuck with that song. I remember if I got.
So this guy make his mama cry. I was
Yeah.
like, I remember us being like,
Yeah.
that's kind of fucked up.
Because
Like,
I remember I came
should
up
you
with the
say
song.
that? But we were like, nah, keep it.
But nah, I came up with the song. I remember I was smoking and I woke up from a cushion nap and I had a crazy dream. And a lot of people understand like if you smoke, you be having some crazy dreams, like shit where it feels real and stuff like
That's a
that.
fact.
And basically, to cut the story short, is Aries dream is basically what an Aries dream is. I'm an Aries. I was born March 25th, so everything I'm talking about is rap is how my dream went. It wasn't just.
That's hard.
It's hard.
It wasn't. It's really a
He
freestyle.
That motherfucker, and he freestyled that bitch.
Yeah.
And he did that shit in goddamn 20 minutes, bro.
And the song is still good.
And he takes
Still
and
good.
now from that song to now, bro. He takes a fucking hour to do his song.
Yeah.
That song, bro, he did in 20 fucking minutes. That's fucking crazy.
I want to say it takes an hour because when we make music, and that's not just for me, but everybody, we are really considerate and really based on bars and how it sound. I don't want to say bars like lame ass nigga,
more
but
melody.
Melody too, but like
More melody.
the melody.
When a nigga say some whack shit, we be like, bro,
That's what I'm saying.
change that.
The bars max with the melody, but yes, I will say we really focus on personally, like you know what I'm saying, making the melody and make sure it sounds right and adds up. But also we make sure that we might say stuff, but make sure the bars make sense, or make sure what we're saying makes sense, or it's just really calculated. It's not just I'm off his end, I'm off his band, all this shit, just rhyming shit. It's just like it's some really shit. Like if you listen to it, like if you really sit down and listen to it, you be like, oh, that shit's crazy type
That's
shit.
true.
Because even if I listen to any of these niggas' music type shit, it's like if you sit down and listen to it, and that's what's player about it is you can vibe to it first, but if you want to sit down and listen to it like you listen to J. Cole or something, you be like, oh, that shit player. Oh, these niggas talking about this shit. Oh, they talking about some other shit. And that's how it was with Aries Dream. I was just talking about just basically what was happening in my dream, and it's basically just a freestyle of what's going on that happened in my dream. And the thing about it, what's so cool about it is when I made the song, I didn't know the song, the beat was called Aries Dream until Ice told me it was Aries Dream.
Stop playing.
And I already named it Aries Dream before I even made the song.
It's crazy.
So that's why I was like, all right, this is my favorite song. It's a perfect song because I just went in and just rapped on the beat. And it was the first song that I just went through it because, like he said, when I record, I spend some time where it's like, all right, nah, they're not going to put it out. Nah, let me say this again, or let me do this again with a situation. When I went in there, I just said it. I was just going in and shit. It was just quick, and it just flowed so nicely. And that's
Just
my
so I know,
favorite drum.
the battery of the computer's at 3%, so I gotta move it to the charger.
But yeah,
So I gotta pause this real quick. Okay, yeah. So we just want to say thank y'all literally for tuning in. If you watched the episode, we hope y'all seriously enjoy it. You know, we're just kind of like giving our conversation. Just hope y'all listening to it. You know, take from it what you will. We have a lot of shit coming out. We just want y'all to stay tuned because we have a lot of new things coming, all of us, and we have a lot of different things up under us. So there are a lot of things going on. So, you know, there are going to be a lot of new things, songs, videos, content, vlogs, podcasts, merch, just everything. And we're just working with some of the people that are really like pushing to get our thing like out. You know, we understand it takes time, but you know, it's coming. But yeah, so just stay tuned. We're gonna put all of our social medias down in the bottom, but we're gonna say it just so y'all can like have it if you get this far in the fucking video. But on some real shit, because I know it's long.
But we're gonna put the little guidelines in the bottom so you don't have to tune in what you want to tune in, because I know how it goes. I'll be on YouTube doing the same thing. I'm not gonna force y'all against y'all will to listen to what y'all don't want to listen to.
But my Instagram handle is Solomon.English. That's SOLOMON.English. You can spell that, and you'll find all my other links and everything right there in my bio. One of y'all.
At DownSouthVinny, like I said earlier, DownSouthVinny with a Y.
1%.
And then with me, not P dot is PQQ and then a .UE. And you can catch me on that on all social medias, and on Twitter I'm on AtlantaWorld PK, spell AtlantaWorld and then PK. And that's it.
And it's Ice. You know what I'm saying? It's I.Iceberg on Instagram, ICEBURG. And you know what I'm saying? We finna rock out with AtlantaWorld, and of course it's OuterWorld Entertainment.
OuterWorld.
And shit, that's the end of the podcast, baby. AtlantaWorld.
Oh, God, bitch.